Hi guys, back again with an update video. It's been a hell of a long time since I've done one, so I thought it's about time I put another one out there. Um, Here we go. This is the only two Mandos I've got at the moment in my collection. I've sold the others off because I'm waiting for the newer version to come. So you've got Death Watch here, obviously by Hot Toys, and next to him we have the Sideshow Mythos Boba Fett. Crap body underneath, but it looks good. Next shelf we have the Darth Maul from the Phantom Menace, not on his original base, and yes, it is dusty. I haven't been able to get to dust anything at the moment because I'm suffering from vertigo at the moment, so if the video is a bit shaky, that is why. Here we have the anniversary version of the Empire Strikes Back version of Darth Vader, and in the background, I'll just move him out the way, we have the dark side version of Anakin kneeling on his base because it's the only way you can get him in a detolf on that base. I apologise for it being a bit cramped and a bit of a fast video, but I just wanted to get another video out there to show you what I've got and what has gone. Next shelf down we have Commander Cody, with Captain Rex on the other side. And in the middle of them, at the moment, I've just placed it here. It's the Imperial disguise version of Jyn Erso, my favourite Star Wars character. And next shelf down, we have Qui-Gon Jinn, with the only two Reys that I have left, which is the training version, as I've sold the other two, and the Rise of Skywalker version over on this side. I'm trying to get through this video quite quickly because I've only got 25 minutes on the camera. So that's the first detolf. I do have a few more Star Wars, so I'll come to them in a little while. But above the second detolf, we have the Gladiator version of the Hulk. And this might be a little bit difficult to see. This might get a bit of glare, but in a little cabinet on the top, we have some various Black Widows. It might kitted out T800 in the background. Again, I do apologise for the glare, but it's in a sealed unit. Another Black Widow front here. This is the Winter Soldier version. This one here is the Age of Ultron version. In the middle we have Snake Eyes with the Avengers Assembled Black Widow, but I've put Cara Delevingne head on it because I was planning on doing a little display with Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow and a group of Black Widows from her school behind her, but I haven't got around to sort of really doing it properly yet. And this is why I've done this one with the Milla Jovovich blonde-haired version on this Infinity War Black Widow. And in the background we have Alita Battle Angel. And to finish off the top shelf, we have the cleaner version of Thanos. This is from the Infinity War. It's good enough for me. I didn't want to bother with the battle damage version. So again, I apologise for the glare and the crowdedness, but as you know, people in this hobby, space is an issue. So I'll put a little pause in here and we'll move on to the second detolf. Okay, second detolf is my predators. There's nothing really changed with these since last video. We have wolf at the front here. If you've seen my previous video, which I did of my collection, with just music, me not talking, if you prefer me to do that in the future, just let me know. And the next video I do will be just showing you the figures with the music in the background. Behind him we have the elder predator from Predator 2. And the ancient predator next to him from AVP. And Chico in the front. Still get hold of this figure. The price is sort of leveled out a bit on this now. Wouldn't mind a remake of that. Next shelf down, again some more Preds. We have the P2 City Hunter from Predator 2. Behind him, a modded version of the original Predator, the classic Predator. This is actually from the film Predators. I've made him more like the original. I'm really hoping Hot Toys make a quarter scale Predator 1. So I would definitely jump on that one if they did it. Then my favourite designer Predator, the Celtic Predator in the background from AVP. A lot of people slated the film, but I thought it was pretty good. And in the front, from the same movie, is Scar Predator. Next shelf down, again, the last of the Predators. We have the Elder Predator from AVP. The paintwork on the head sculpt isn't that good. I keep meaning to get it sent off, to get it repainted to make it look a bit more screen accurate, but just haven't got around to doing that yet. Behind him we have the Berserker Predator, and with mine, the straps that you see there on the chest and holding on his gauntlets have all started to break away with the dreaded pleather peel. And over in the background is a kit bashed chopper predator from AVP. This is basically the Celtic predator with some added bits. And in the front we have Vin Diesel as Riddick. Can't remember the name of the company again that made it, but it's a great Riddick figure. I'll just put him with the Predators obviously because it's space related sort of thing. And finally for this shelf we have the last of my Star Wars figures for the moment. This is obviously Jyn Erso. Again, as I said earlier, my favourite Star Wars character from my favourite Star Wars movie, Rogue One. I would like to get another one of her. This is the deluxe version, but I want to get another one of her so I can put the actual deluxe parts on it and have two of them showing. Over here we have Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens. This is the look I prefer. And in the front, a kit bashed Sith version of Rey. Like you see, I've put some tattoos on the skin. There are some on the arms as well, but they're covered up. This is the Solo Maul lightsaber that I've given her. I believe this was the base for Princess Leia, and I've just bought a different nameplate with Rey on it, put it on there. But that's my kit bashed Darkside Ray. So I'll put another pause in here and we'll start with the Marvel collection. Okay, here we go with some Marvel. We have the Endgame Captain America. It's a nice Captain America. I wouldn't say it is the best. A lot of people say it is. I still think there's a few little things that it's not quite right. Obviously the posing's not as good on this, but it's still a nice Captain America. Behind him, a highly sought after road-worn Thor. Very pricey now. Not worth the price that people are asking for him. If you've got the original version of him with the red cape and that, I think that's good enough. Behind him, my favourite Iron Man. This is the Mark IV. This is the die-cast version. I prefer this look because it's more comic booky. It's quite a nice bulky suit. It's not too bulky and it's not too slim. It's just about right. And in front of him, something a little bit pervy. It's Pepper Potts. Times are hard, so she's had to earn some money doing something else. A lot of the stuff on her is from the Harley Quinn Dancer version, namely the chains and that. And I know it is a bit sick, but there you go. I'll probably get slated for it, and I've put it on the Harley Quinn base just for now. But I thought it's fun, so I'll just put her there like that. Yes, I'm warped. Next row down, we have at the moment the best one that's been released until the new one comes out later this year. This is the Endgame version of Black Widow. I do have the other two that are coming out soon from the Solo movie on order. She's a lovely figure. Behind her, we have Ronin from Infinity War, in other words, Hawkeye. I prefer this look rather than the unmasked look. Next to him, Concept Cap, which I think is a slightly better looking figure than the Captain America you saw on the shelf above. I just love the darker look as well with the black suit. And I've just modded him out a little bit. I've put as you can just about see there, I put a gun on his hip there, his thigh. And in front of him, we have Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch. This is from Civil War. I have got the TV series version of her on order. And just on the floor, just some cases with the Infinity Stones, Tesseract, that sort of thing. This does light up, but it's a little bit dim. So there's that shelf. Next shelf down, again, more Marvel. We have, in my opinion, the best release of Wolverine. This Days of Future Past version. Love this figure. It doesn't come with hardly anything other than just spare pair of hands. And I've bought this head sculpt, which I do put on him from time to time. You can change the mouth plates out. Behind him, a non-Hot Toys figure, Susu Toys Magic Card Thrower, or whatever it was they called him, Cajun Card Thrower, something like that. Obviously Gambit. Apparently there was only a very limited run of these made, but I still see a lot of people putting videos up of it, so I'm a bit wary of whether that was actually right. The hands are a bitch to change, but still nice figure, and I believe they are bringing out a Rogue very soon, so I'll have those two together. In the front here, this is one of my latest figures that come eventually. It's the Captain Marvel from Endgame, and I do have a spare head sculpt from the Solo movie. That doesn't actually fit on this body, I've got to get a new neck piece so I can actually swap the heads out whenever I feel like it. And behind her we have Deadpool. This is from the Deadpool 2 movie, which is a better version than the Deadpool 1 movie figure that they released, in my opinion anyway. Obviously other people might say differently. And finally, in this detail, we have the Mark IV Secret Project. This is all plastic, but this is an absolutely awesome figure. The colours are brilliant, and it's just a very sought after figure. It's one of my favourite Iron Men as well. Again on the Mark IV suit. Behind him we have Infinity War War Machine, which again in my opinion is the best War Machine that's been released. A lot of people might say, oh, the Iron Patriot that's out is better. To me, it's just too much with that. If they brought that Iron Patriot out in this colour scheme, then I would be very tempted to buy it. In the front, again, in my opinion, the best Black Panther. This is from Civil War. I just like it because it's a lot bulkier than the single solo movie release version, and the suit just looks a lot better. Put a cape on it and it's pretty much comic book sort of look on him. And in the background we have the die-cast version of the Mark VII Midas suit. I really hope Hot Toys re-release the stealth suit version, which is all the one that was black and the one that was all white. I would love to have those re-released in die-cast because I'd probably get those. And I have got another Iron Man on the way. It's one that I used to have in my collection quite a while ago, but I sold it and I've repurchased it. It's the Heartbreaker. So when I do another video of an update, you will see him in the collection. So I'll put another pause in here and we'll move on to the final detail in my collection. Okay, in this detail we've got DC and some Marvel. So we'll start with the DC because it's top shelf. This is the kit bashed Bane. It's not the Hot Toys version. Next to him we have a kit bashed Harley Quinn, based on a Fison body, or a TB League body as they're now called, with a Hot Toys head sculpt. And I would like the two head sculpts from the new Harley Quinn that's just been released. I'm not bothered with the bodies, I just want the head sculpts, but they're quite hard to find and they're expensive. Next to her we have the original Hot Toys Harley Quinn, still probably the best one out of all of them that have been released. Try and get back here if I can. This is the original release of the Nightmare Batman. I was thinking of pre-ordering the 2-pack with the updated version of this and the black suited Superman, but I thought, no, I'm not really a Superman fan, so that's the only reason I really wanted to get that kit, so I didn't bother in the end. And finally on this shelf in the background we have the Suicide Squad version of the Ben Affleck Batman with the wide cape. Nice looking figure, a bit difficult to pose, but it's still a nice looking Batman. Right, next shelf down, again staying with DC theme, we have Katana from Suicide Squad. This is a kit bash version. Behind her we have the Batman from the game. Lovely looking Batman. And of course, to complement him, oh, it's going out of focus. To complement him, I'll just move this one out of the way. We have the Batgirl, again from the game. She's got the gold emblems, same as the Batman next to her. I just thought they looked pretty good together. And one of my latest figures, this is the Susu Toys Bat Lady. Nice looking figure, better than the SW Toys version. It's obviously the Ruby Rose character. Next shelf down, again staying with the DC theme, we have Batman Beyond. Really awesome looking figure. Don't like the wings on it, which is why, well, it's not wings, it's his cape, but it is like wings, which is why I haven't got him with the wings on. I prefer him without it. Behind him, let's just slide him out of the way, is the game version of Deathstroke. Hopefully with an upcoming Batman movie, they'll do a movie version of him. So I'll have that one as well. Over on this side, we have Red Hood, again from the game, or Arkham Knight. You can actually swap out those parts. And this is the very latest figure that I've just purchased. It only came in last week from Sideshow, and it's the Hot Toys Wonder Woman 1984 gold armor version. This is the standard version. I didn't bother with the deluxe version because although it looks good with the wings out, there's just nowhere to put it. It's just way too massive, and I think this is good enough. And that head sculpt, guys, if you're on the fence about it, you won't regret it, because it is an absolutely superb Gal Gadot head sculpt. It's not 100%, no, but I don't think any figure has got a 100% accurate face sculpt, but it's pretty damn good. As a lot of people said, on camera it's hard to see, but when you have it in hand, which is a good old saying from us collectors, it is that good, trust me. And finally, on the last shelf, some more bit of a mixed match sort of figures in here. We've got, at the moment, the only Spider-Man I have until the classic suit arrives. This Scarlet Spider, and this is a superb Spider-Man figure. Behind him, Blade. Be interesting to see if, when the new Blade movie comes out, if they actually do carry on the line and do one from him. In the middle, Kit Bashed Alice from obviously Resident Evil. In the front, we have the Hot Toys version of Alice. I do have another one of these that I'm changing the body on and putting a TB League body on it, and when it's all complete, I will show you that video. I'll show you them both together so you can see the difference between the two. Hiding in the corner, we have Abigail Whistler from Blade Trinity. This is a kit bashed version based on the Hot Toys figure, so mainly Hot Toys clothing apart from the trousers and the vest, but the body is a TB League body. And another figure at the front, can't remember if it's SW Toys or somebody like that, it's Black Cat, and this is also on a TB League body. Just to finish off the video, the only statue I have left now is the Dragon Hunter from Sideshow. You can swap the head out for an unhelmeted head. I do have two other statues on order, and when they come I will do a video of my statue collection. So yeah, there you go, that's my collection today. As you can see from previous videos I've done, quite a few figures have gone and a few newer ones have come in. I'm trying to keep my collection down to a minimum, but it's difficult. So until next time, hopefully it won't be as long. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me if you're still sticking with me, and I'll see you soon.